Welcome everybody to the Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Show, where we introduce you to people, information, and technologies that will help improve your mind, your body, and the planet. And today we're fortunate to have Nori Love, and I think she's going to help us improve our mind. Is that correct, Nori?
Sure.
How do we improve our mind, Nori?
Well, I guess the better question would be, what do you want to improve? You know, if I don't have a baseline, I'm not sure where we're starting from.
To be happy. I think that's the most important thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So happiness is really good. Happiness is good, and you know, I come at it from a law of attraction perspective, and you know, people can debate whether it's real or whether it's not, but it doesn't matter because it's a great framework and it helps you to get in touch with what you're thinking, because so often the programs that are, you know, from our childhood or that don't really belong to us, that we took on from culture or from church or from school, from our family, that really doesn't bring us happiness, they're always running in the background. So using law of attraction, that which is likened unto itself is drawn, or negative energy brings negative energy brings positive energy. But you're probably thinking, well, you know, Nori, I can't monitor my thought every minute of the day. And of course you can't, because that would make you crazy. But we can see how we're feeling. And if at any given point in time we don't feel good, or we don't feel comfortable, or we don't feel happy, we usually have a thought program that's running that is a lower vibration than where we want to be. And it can be as simple as shifting your focus, because some geniuses can think two thoughts at one time, but most of us can only think one thought at one time, feel one feeling at one time. So when we shift our thoughts to something that feels better, something as simple as, wow, I love all of the autumn-colored leaves that are on the ground. You know, if I was just running a program thinking about that I'm a victim, or, you know, some of the crazy things that are going on in the world, just shifting my thoughts to things that appeal to me, that soothe my soul, they lift my vibration. Does that make sense?
Yes, indeed. I always say positive thoughts manifest positive actions, and conversely, negative thoughts, manifest negative actions. And if you have anyone negative in your life, they're a cancer. Get rid of them. You know, if you think you're not going to do well on a test, or you're going to be late, those that will manifest itself. So I try to encourage people to think positive. I'm not sure if you know about our movement, about the Be Fantastic movement, but the bee is our logo, and the bee symbolizes pollinating positivity. A fantastic person is extremely positive. And you've got to admit, there's not enough positive people out there. There's too many negative people. It's a greedy, litigious, selfish society, in the big city at least. In the country, you find a lot kinder, gentler people. We're on a mission to make more people fantastic. And I don't know if you've tried it, but Nori, I want you to do an experiment for me. So say right now, say it with great passion, I am fantastic. Say it right now.
Okay. I am fantastic.
Now I want you to say, I am fan-friggin-tastic.
I am fan-friggin-tastic.
Now, Nori, how do you feel right now?
It feels good.
How do you feel?
It feels good.
Doesn't it feel good?
You're preaching to the choir.
I know. We're on the same wavelength. But here's what happens, Nori. And the only objection I get to this movement is the millennials who say, Monty, if I tell people I'm fantastic when I'm not, I'm being disingenuous or I'm lying. And I say, okay, let's call it the biggest fat lie on the planet. What did that fat lie do? That fat lie put a smile on your face. But more importantly, it put a smile on somebody else's face and made them feel good. Because when you say the word fantastic, it releases endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, because the word puts a big smile on your face. And those endorphins,
Right.
release stress in your body, which makes you live longer and be healthier. So I encourage
Right.
everyone to say it often, because we can't change the lame-ass question, the rhetorical question, how are you? We can't change that. No one's going to change it.
That's
But
true.
we can certainly change the answer to it. And instead of saying good, which 99% of the people say, which is a rhetorical answer, say fantastic.
Right.
It opens up engagement. You got to admit there's no engagement anymore. And when people say good,
I love
it's
it.
the end of the conversation. They go on their ways and nothing occurred. When you say fantastic, the world smiles. And you know what the Pepsi says? When you smile, the whole world smiles with you. But it's a fantastic
Absolutely.
movement, and we want you to be part of it. And
I want to be part of it.
be a fantastic
what I was
person.
just-
And
I was just thinking.
Thunder is
Yeah.
generously donating a free EMF reducer or eliminator to every one of our fans that sign up on our YouTube station, Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. We've got over 500 interviews with total strangers. I've interviewed them all. Never doing a second take, never doing a rehearsal, and never performing an edit on each of the interviews. And they're just natural. They're real. Everyone has a great story. And all these people became fantastic after meeting me. That's why I'm called Dr. Fantastic, because I'm on a mission to get 1 million people being fantastic, and hopefully more.
I think that's awesome. And you know what? Even if the millennials really are not lying. I mean, nobody is lying. Even if you're in a bad mood and somebody says, how are you? And you say, I'm fantastic. It's not lying. It's just that in that moment when you were in a bad mood, you forgot you were fantastic. So you're in the verbal process of remembering when you say it.
Yeah, and it's not easy at first because your whole life you've been saying good. I asked a teenager once, because I heard so many thousand people say good, the 99 percentile, and I said, why do you say good? And her answer was, it's the normal thing to say. So when I heard that word normal, I started thinking, God, I don't want to be normal. And so I started thinking, I came up with a word that the 99 percentile who say good are. They're called moaners. M-O-A-N. M stands for mediocre, O for ordinary, A for average, and N for normal. Moan. And you don't want to be a moaner.
No. And you know what? You were talking about there's no engagement. When I was working in the hospital setting, people actually went to the response of, when I would say to them, hey, how are you? They would say, I hope you're good too. I mean, they wouldn't even say how they are. They were like if they say too many words in one day, they're going to explode. I mean,
Well, they don't.
No engagement.
They don't listen to the answer. I had a friend tell me
Exactly.
he ran into this guy in the street at the same time every week, and he'd always say, how are you? And he'd say, good. And then the guy would say, how are you? And one day he said, fine. And he always said with a different answer. Then one day he thought, I don't think he's listening to me. So then one day he said, how are you? And he said, my father just died. And he goes, because his response to every answer was, that's fantastic, right? And that's why he brought up the story, because he knows I'm fantastic, right? So finally he said, my dad died yesterday. He goes, that's fantastic. He wasn't listening to the answer any time.
We need to be more present with each other. I love your movement because, if you're feeling fantastic, then you're open to more possibilities. And then we're open to the possibility of finding out if somebody else is fantastic.
Well, thank you, and I'm passionate about it, and it's really changing people's lives. Now, when you say the word fantastic, people will smile and they'll laugh, and that's great. And if you could just make one person smile today, I say you're doing a good job in making the world a better place. If you can make 10 people smile today, you've done great, and you really done some damage. And if you make more than that smile every day, which I do on a daily basis, you've done fantastic. So a fantastic person is someone who's going to let someone in traffic. Open the doors for somebody.
Yeah.
Say thank you. Be kind to their neighbor, And I think we need more fantastic people. Of the 2,000 people that I've introduced this to, Only 45 as of today have ever met someone in their entire life that says they're fantastic. Of course, you think your mother and your kids are fantastic. I'm talking about people who say they're fantastic. I've only met 45 so far.
Wow.
It's a shame.
Wow. Yeah.
But if you
sent you a EMF block for your wallpaper. Do you like the logo?
I love it. I see the little hologram in there. Just a little. It's awesome.
Now that has been lab tested, of course, and blocks off the dangerous carcinogens from EMFs from cell phone towers. But more importantly, it's the bees who are having trouble finding their way home.
Oh my God! Sunday, I can't believe you're saying this, because just in the past week, I mean, it's November where I live, and a bee came into my house, and it didn't look well. So I did some energy work on it, and I put it on a piece of paper, and I escorted it outside. And then when I was walking my dog, there was a bee that was really in distress, and he was on the blacktop, and I mean, he just looked so distressed that I offered him a lease, and I put him in soft grass. But, yeah, really interesting with the bee symbology right now. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't find their way home. The cell phone EMF radiation has got their equilibrium completely, pardon the pun, buzzed, and they are having issues finding their way back to their hives. So yeah, when Monty put the the logo together, and it just fits so good together.
Well, how can you not smile when you look at that logo?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
and
billboard is, today's billboard, I don't even read them going down the road if I'm a passenger. I'm busy looking at, my screen on my phone like everyone else in the world. It's the new advertising, billboard. It's our cell phones.
Right. Wow. That's true.
Now, your show, we see you're taking a dive down quantum mechanics, and congratulations for that. What I consider a bold venture. I've been on a pathfinding mission of quantum mechanics for 17 years now as applied quantum mechanics, and we're using imagery to deliver that medium.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So we're broadcasting out, but we're doing cutting edge conversation while exploring the quantum possibilities. So we get people on our shows that are beginners, regarding the quantum mechanics and quantum application, and then we have some people that are just like well studied, like you are. So we're looking at all ends of the spectrum, if you will.
Isn't it an exciting science?
Oh my gosh, it is.
Yeah. I mean, when I first took a look at the world of possibilities, and just wasn't happy with the possibilities because nobody was doing anything in the field. To really go out and create something in the applied sciences, it has been just joy. I've opened up new understandings of so many things in the world by vibration of matter. And that's where the key is. Everything, I heard you on your show the other day, everything in this world vibrates. Well, it does. And if we can harness that vibration, change that vibration energy field, it's not even in the world of you have to do intuition type of stuff, or you don't have to believe it, and it still works.
Exactly.
So it's overpowering.
Exactly. And I'm trying to just bridge the gap, between mainstream and people who are beginning to open to the other possibilities. Because when you said everything is energy and everything vibrates 10 years ago, people looked at you like you needed, big pharma to come in and give you some psych meds. But now people are so open to to the reality of what is, and people are waking up to it. So I just think it's such an exciting time to be on the planet.
Well, you're right. 10 years ago, they were offering prescriptions. 17 years ago, they were just straight up asking me where my spaceship was. I mean, it was. I've watched this awareness just take over the planet, and it's so much easier today.
Yeah, it is easier.
Well, women in the 17th century were burned at the stake for being smart, or talking about things that people didn't understand.
Exactly. That's the truth.
That's history.
That's the truth. Yeah.
So
that's the truth.
we're evolving.
And yet,
we're still using only 1 to 3% of our brains. Well, we'll get there eventually.
Right, step by step, and some people are, opening up to it faster than others, and I say that there's no right and there's no wrong, because if we start trying to quantify it, or if we start comparing others, we're just going to lower vibration. So, we never get it done, as the great Abraham Hicks says, and we never get it wrong. So as people wake up to it, and as people, come upon the video with the double split theory, right? There's a great cartoon out for that. I mean, it might be way out there for some people, but for some people who are listening tonight, they may go, I think I want to go look at that. And they can just Google that. And, it just opens up more possibilities of what really is.
Well, I'd like to switch gears for a quick minute. Thunder and I opened up a new channel, and I don't know if you've heard about it yet, but it's called Help Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Save the Planet. And we're going to tackle issues that are affecting our planet on a global scale. And the first one is the disaster that occurred 7 years ago at Fukushima, Japan, the nuclear meltdown.
Yeah.
Do you know much about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I know more than I want to, yeah. But it's in my, when I send out energy of love, that's one of the places that I send energy to, absolutely.
Well, it's not just Japan. You might know that the entire Pacific Ocean has been radiated, and I thought it was just the ocean, and, and then I just recently learned that it's been spewing radiation into the atmosphere for the last 7 years, 24/7, 365. So we have pictures on our new webcast of mutated humans, fish, plants, and insects from all over the world. So it's a global crisis. It's actually, they're calling it an ELE, which stands for Extinction Level Event, and no one's doing about it. So Nori, if you're reaching out to the thousands of people, we want you to be part of our team to reach out and educate people, because the first phase is education, is telling people what's going on, and then get up in arms and get the word out to the celebrities we know, to the politicians we know, so they can get the word out to the masses, and then tackle the problem. And that's going to take billions and billions and billions of dollars and years of hard work, but it's not going away. Toothaches may go away; they usually don't. But this is an extinction level event that we need to know people, make them aware of. And the channel on YouTube is Help Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Save the Planet. And if you know anybody that could help with the situation by giving us more information, please send them our way.
I will.
And I hope you can be part of spreading and sharing this conversation and the other ones on our. It's not only a podcast; it's also a webcast. It's because we're showing visual images of the ocean and the mutations, and it's a very serious subject. I should have called it a little lighter title, but we're out to save the planet. Thunder, what are we going to do today?
Same thing we do every day, Dr. Fantastic. Save the...
That's our little tagline.
Sign me up, absolutely.
Good. Okay. Well, I have to sign off, unfortunately, because this was an impromptu interview. But
it was. Thank you so
It's our pleasure to have you on board. Trust me. Thunder.
That was the completion of the trio of Team Alpha broadcast. We had Tom, and all this came from Jaffrey Rader, by the way, so thank you there. We've had Tom, we've had Nori, and we have Augie, so all three of them were awesome guests. Appreciate it, Nori.
Thank you so much.
And Nori, be fantastic every day.
I promise.
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. If you like what you're seeing, like what you're hearing, share it, subscribe to our channels. We've got podcasts, we've got webcasts, we've got the YouTube channels, and it's all about communication. Let's communicate with one another. Let's save the planet. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.